What if I told you that a machine just solved a maths problem that has haunted the world's best mathematicians for 80 years? And what if I also told you that the same kind of AI doing this is the one that you probably used last Tuesday to write a birthday message for your cousin? This story is about maths. But don't yawn just yet, because this is also about something much bigger, about the moment machines stopped being tools and started becoming thinkers. Let's start with a quick history lesson. It was 1946. The World War II just ended. The world is rebuilding. And somewhere in the chaos, a brilliant, eccentric Hungarian mathematician named Paul Erdős was obsessing over dots on paper. Now, here's the question he posed. If you place a bunch of dots on a flat piece of paper, what's the best possible way to arrange them so that the maximum number of dot pairs are exactly 1 unit apart? Simple to say. It's impossible to solve. For 8 decades at least it was. Think of it like this. Imagine you're at a party. You want as many people as possible to be exactly one arm's length away from someone else. So how do you arrange the room? Now do that with 1,000 people and then mathematically prove it's the best arrangement possible. That's basically what Erdős was asking. For 80 years, mathematicians assumed a neat grid pattern, like a chessboard, was close to the best answer. Nobody could prove it though. Nobody could beat it. Now OpenAI has a new internal reasoning model, and please just stay with me. Not a specialized robot, not a calculator on steroids, a general purpose reasoning model. The same kind of AI powering tools people use every day for emails, essays, vacation itineraries. OpenAI gave it a collection of classic Erdős problems, basically to see what would happen. What happened was a lot. The AI didn't brute force its way through millions of combinations. It didn't just Google the answer. Instead, it connected ideas across completely different fields of mathematics. Specifically, it brought in concepts from algebraic number theory, a fancy branch of math dealing with number patterns, and applied them to a basic geometry question about dots on paper. That's like fixing your car engine using techniques borrowed from origami. Unexpected, weird, but apparently it worked. The result? A new infinite family of dot arrangements that surpassed every known construction before it. In other words, it didn't just match the best known answer, it beat it. And mathematicians have verified the proof. And here's where I need you to pay attention. Remember, I just told you this is not just a math story. This is bigger than just numbers on paper. OpenAI has made big claims before. 7 months ago, former OpenAI executive announced that GPT-5 had solved 10 Erdős problems. Rivals, the CEO of Google DeepMind, were quick to mock because it turned out GPT-5 had just found solutions that were already there in existing literature. It hadn't discovered anything new. The post was eventually taken down. The embarrassment, though, stayed. This time, OpenAI came prepared. They brought receipts and endorsements from leading mathematicians. Take a look at the companion paper. This time, it appears to be the real thing. And if it is, the implications stretch far beyond mathematics. OpenAI says this demonstrates that AI can now hold together long, difficult chains of reasoning, connect ideas across distant fields, fields like biology, physics, medicine, engineering. Now think about that. The kind of creative cross-disciplinary thinking that takes humans decades of expertise to develop. AI may be learning to do it from scratch. We have spent years talking about AI replacing copywriters, customer service agents, graphic designers, but this is AI entering the arena of humanity's highest intellectual honors. A machine with no ego, no ambition, no 3 a.m. existential crisis sat down with a problem that has defeated the greatest mathematical minds of the last 8 decades, and it solved it. For centuries, chess was considered the ultimate test of human intelligence. In 1997, when IBM's Deep Blue beat Garry Kasparov, the world's best chess player, people panicked. They said that the machine had killed the game. It did not. Chess is still popular. But here's what did change. Nobody pretends anymore that humans are the best chess players on the planet. That ship has sailed. Mathematics seems to be standing at now the same shore, watching a very familiar ship pull away. We built a tool, and now that very tool is outthinking us.
Are you still doom scrolling through world news and feeling completely drained? Decades of unresolved conflicts, shifting alliances, and complex power struggles. The world stage often feels like one long, complicated relationship. In Your Political Therapist, we break down the drama, the motives, and the complex dynamics in a clear, straightforward language. No heavy jargon,